Hi everybody, my name is Alice and I work here at Camp for All and I am a program supervisor, and today I am here to do some story and music time with Alice. Yay! Cool, so today we're going to read a book called Orchestra Animals, and it's about a bunch of animals in an orchestra. An orchestra is a bunch of people playing different instruments, and there's a lot of instruments in an orchestra. There are a lot of different combinations of music that you can make, right? So you can do two people, and that's duo. You can do a trio, a quartet, and an orchestra is a lot. It's a lot of different instruments, and we're going to learn about those instruments while we read the story. But there are also some other really cool instruments that are not in an orchestra that I'm going to talk to you a little bit about, because that's one of the things that I love is music, and I love to share that with the people that I enjoy. So you get to be those people. So here at camp, I only have 3 instruments with me, but we're going to talk about what the differences are between them and kind of a little bit how to play them. So the first instrument, it's a little bit dusty, but this is called a ukulele. It kind of looks like a mini guitar. There are 4 strings. It's a stringed instrument, and the strings are tuned G, C, E, A. This string is higher than this string, which is not how a guitar is tuned. But you can play a lot of different things on a ukulele, right? So let's take a really easy song that we all know. We all know Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So we can do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, how I wonder what you are, right? You can pluck it, so that's cool. Or, and that's called, I guess on a violin it would be called pizzicato, but it's kind of the same here. You're plucking it. Or you can do chords. So this is C chord, so you can do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, how I wonder what you are. So you're kind of playing all of the notes that you would be playing if you plucked it all at once. Yeah, so that's a ukulele. Ukuleles are a Hawaiian instrument. And they're pretty fun. They're portable, they're easy. You can pretty much play anything on the ukulele. The next instrument that I can show you is this one. This is called a guitar. This one is a lot bigger, and there are 6 strings, and your lowest string is going to be the one that's kind of closest to your face, or your bottom string, and your highest string is the one that's furthest from you. And the highest and the lowest strings are both tuned to an E, but they're a couple of octaves apart. And you can play the same stuff that you would play on a ukulele on a guitar, including, so you can do the chords in the background of Twinkle, Twinkle, like this. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, how I wonder what you are. There we go. It's live, so be forgiving about it. So we can do you can also pluck it, just like on the ukulele before. Yeah, cool. So that is a guitar. You can also change the key that your guitar is tuned to by using this thing, which is called a capo, and you can use it to make the key raise. So that's a little bit higher than this would be. Yeah. Okay. The last instrument that I have to show you today is a good one. This is a very popular one. This is called a piano. Pianos are what I see as kind of the base for all of music, kind of. That's where, you know, a lot of people learn how to read music while they are playing the piano. So you can also do Twinkle, Twinkle on the piano. So it goes like this. Or you can do the chords like we were doing before, right? Twinkle, twinkle, little how I wonder what you are. Yeah. Or you can play some Let It Go if you want to, if that's your thing, whatever you want to do. But yeah, so those are the instruments that I have that I can teach you about today. And now let's learn about these cool instruments that these animals can all play. Yeah. All right. Orchestra Animals by Vlasta van Kampen and Irene C. Eugen. Where is the conductor? It's the conductor. He's a penguin. Only 10 minutes. I need players to bow, players to blow, and players to hit the beat. And where's Crash? See this? We just talked about that. That's the piano. And this is a harp right here. It's an octopus playing the piano, which makes sense because it's a lot of different keys. Cool. I don't know, but I'm here, said the octopus, sliding a perfect scale across the keyboard. And there's a xylophone. These are some percussion instruments up here. A xylophone and timpani and a bass drum. I am here, said the fox. I had trouble putting my new flute together till I remembered the trick. He waved his flute and sang, the head joint's connected to the body joint's connected to the foot joint. See, and here's the fox, and he's teaching you about all of the different pieces of the flute. So there's the head joint, and that's what you blow into. And then the body joint, which has the majority of the notes. And then the foot joint, which kind of helps control the pitch. Yeah. Enough, snapped the conductor. I'm here, said the flamingo. Her beak was even blacker than usual. I couldn't find my clarinet. It was mixed in with my children's licorice sticks. So a clarinet, this is funny because a clarinet, the other word for it is a licorice stick. Yeah, that's clarinet. I'm here, hiccuped the pelican. So I see. What's your excuse? I was playing some high piccolo trills at the seashore when fish started jumping, hundreds of them. I just couldn't let a good meal go by. So he was playing high piccolo trills. Trills, hi Mike, my dog is outside. Trills are when you play two notes repeatedly, one after the other. So like, except not like that because it's on a wind instrument, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, that's a piccolo, which is kind of like a smaller flute, and it plays a little bit higher. I'm here, said the duck. Behind him, he dragged a bundle of long, wet reeds. I found these in the pond. I'm going to use one for my oboe. So cane reed is made into a mouthpiece for the oboe. So a reed kind of sticks out of the top of the oboe, and that's what you blow on, and that creates vibrations, which creates sound. I'm here, lisped the anteater, tugging at his bassoon. Oh, rats, he sniveled. First I practice till my tongue gets stuck, then I stub my toe on these wretched reeds. See, there are all the reeds for the oboe, and that's the bassoon. It's another wind instrument. The conductor groaned and kicked the reeds under a chair. Only 8 minutes. I still need players to bow, players to blow, and players to hit the beat. And where is Crash? He's still looking for a lot more of his musical instruments, I see. I don't know, but I'm here, said the beaver. I got hungry and chewed on my violin. I fiddled with it but couldn't fix it, so I had to find a new one. So there's the violin that he chewed on, and he has a chin rest and the tuning pegs. And there's his new one. So I can show you an example. You would put like a chin rest here, and then these are also tuning pegs on a ukulele, and that's how you hold a violin. I'm here, said the raccoon. He had his viola tucked under his arm. About time, too. Why are you so late? My bow needed new hairs, he explained, but I had trouble finding a horse with a long enough tail. So the thing that you use to make the sound on a violin is called a bow, and you use horse hairs to like really, really tightened and waxed to play on the strings, and that's what makes the sound. "I'm here," said the kangaroo, planting her cello peg a little too firmly on the stage. "I couldn't get a babysitter again." There's the kangaroo with her two joeys, and that's a cello. That's a big string instrument. It's not the biggest, but it's pretty big. And you need a peg to keep it upright and not touching the ground because that would interfere with the sound that it made. "We're here," said the alligator twins. "My turn to piz tonight," said one. "No, mine," said the other. "It's your turn to bow." Their identical snouts challenged each other across the double bass. "Stop that bickering," shouted the conductor. So double bass is the largest string instrument. It's pretty awesome. And pizzicato is when you're plucking, like I was talking about before. And arco is when you're bowing. Yeah. He raised his eyes to the ceiling. "Only 5 minutes. I have players to bow, but need players to blow and players to hit the beat. And where is Crash?" So we have our piano, we have our string instruments, we have our woodwinds. We're looking for some brass and some percussion. "I don't know, but I'm here," said the elephant. She sneezed a mighty sneeze. "This hay fever is terrible. I don't know if I can play tonight." "Not play? You have to play. Try." The blast she gave on her trumpet made the rafters ring. So there's a trumpet. That's a brass instrument. "I'm here," said the pig. "Oops, sorry, maestro. I fell into the slop trough and didn't have time to clean up. My trombone slide is slippery." See, that's the trombone, and the way that you make the notes happen is you slide this in and out of the trombone, and you slide it in and out at different lengths while you're also blowing into it. "I'm here," said the bear. "Went honey hunting, found a hive, trapped the bees in my French horn. Nozzle's sore, but oh well, my notes buzz sweet tonight." So that's a French horn. That's another brass instrument. "I'm here," puffed the hippo. "I don't know what's wrong with this tuba. I can't get a note out of it." "More problems," the conductor moaned. "It's almost time to begin, and you're still not all here." I think that there's something inside of that tuba. What do you think? And that tuba, it's a brass instrument, and that's the lowest brass instrument. "Only 2 minutes. I have players to bow and players to blow, but no players to hit the beat. And where is Crash?" Let's look in that tuba again. It looks like there's something sticking out of it. What do we think it is? "I don't know, but I'm here," said the bat, plucking at the harp strings. "Who are you? Where's my harpist?" "He couldn't make it, but don't worry. I'm an expert. I'll wing it." So there are some tuning pedals on the harp. And that's what a harp looks like. It's almost like the inside of a piano, and you're just playing it like that. It's a little more complex than that, but that's the best that I can do. "I'm here," said the lion. He grinned and waved his drumsticks. "A friend borrowed my sticks to clean his ears. Talk about wax. Had to stop and buy new ones. Hey, where's Crash?" You got your triangle, your bass drum, and your timpani. And your xylophone. Some stuff over there, too. "I wish I knew," exploded the conductor. He hurried backstage to take one last look. How could Crash miss his special performance? The lights dimmed, the curtains opened. Applause broke out as the concertmaster picked up his bow and stepped forward. The musicians tuned their instruments. Then it was all quiet. So concertmaster is the first violin. That's the best violinist, is the first violinist. And they tuned the orchestra by playing the note A, which is that note. That is an A. Peering into the wings, the conductor slowly moved to center stage. But when he heard applause, his back straightened, he nodded and lifted his baton. It was time. His arm dropped to signal the opening bar, and... Crash! He was in the tuba. Crash banged his cymbals right on cue. Those are cymbals. The last strains faded away, clapping and bravos rang from all sides. The conductor smiled widely and bowed low, then gestured to the orchestra. They rose, beaming. The curtain opened and closed 3 times, but still the crowd called for Crash, and the final cheers were for him alone. He was the star of the show. Same time tomorrow, muttered the conductor, and they all left. Wow, that was a fun story. I do love music and animals. Well, we have a little bit of time, so I think that we're going to read one more story, and then we'll sing our goodbye song. Hold on. So I think the next story that we're going to read is a Dr. Seuss book, because I'm a big Dr. Seuss fan, and, you know, he's a good one. So this has absolutely nothing to do with music. I don't have any other books that have anything to do with music. Sorry, but this book has to do with food, which is another thing that I love and that everyone, you know, most people love. Okay, cool. Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. I am Sam. I am Sam. Sam, I am. That Sam I am. That Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? Not in a box, not with a fox, not in a house, not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you, could you in a car? Eat them, here they are. I would not, could not, in a car. You may like them, you will see. You may like them in a tree. I would not, could not, in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. A train, a train, a train, a train. Could you, would you on a train? Not on a train, not in a tree, not in a car. Sam, let me be. I would not, could not in a box. I could not, would not with a fox. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Say, in the dark. Here, in the dark. Would you, could you in the dark? I would not, could not in the dark. Would you, could you in the rain? I would not, could not in the rain. Not in the dark, not on a train, not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Not in a house, not in a box, not with a mouse, not with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. You do not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. Could you, would you with a goat? I could not, would not with a goat. Would you, could you on a boat? I could not, would not on a boat. I will not with a goat. I will not eat them in the rain. I will not eat them on a train, not in the dark, not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I will not eat them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. You do not like them, so you say. Try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say. Sam, if you will let me be, I will try them. You will see. He's trying them. Say, I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam I am. And I would eat them in a boat, and I would eat them with a goat. And I will eat them in the rain and in the dark, and on a train, and in a car, and in a tree. They are so good, you see. So I will eat them in a box, and I will eat them with a fox, and I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them with a mouse, and I will eat them here and there. Say, I will eat them anywhere. I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you. Thank you, Sam I am. The end. Wow, what a story. All right, let's sing a little goodbye song. Are you ready? I'm ready. Here we go. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once, all standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. Last one. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. See you next week.